Collier the point with Bailey on the wing. Kyle Anderson is out there with Lauri Markkanen. And it's Kessler in at the 5 spot. And for the Nuggets, in at the guard spots, Murray and Brown. Inside for him, it's Gordon and Jokic. And it's MP in at the small forward. Greg, not many games remain in the season, and the posturing beginning for these teams as they jostle for postseason positioning.
Well, this is the time to give full effort and to really communicate. When the pressure rises, teams can either gel together or fall apart.
Murray, the pass to MP. Pass to Jokic. Outside for Murray. Hits the three-point bomb.
And the basketball IQ of Jokic is off the charts. Terrific kick-out pass to the shooter there.
Here's Bailey. Now here's Markkanen. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. And here is MP. Last game, 26 points. And Jokic slams it in.
That's just MP reading the defense, going through his progression, and making the right play.
Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
I had a chance to talk with the head coach for the Nuggets. We talked about Lauri Markkanen, and I asked him how he wanted his players to guard him tonight. And he said, we can't afford to lose sight of him out on the perimeter because he's a big that can really shoot it, especially when he's operating in the pick and roll. It'll be interesting to see how Markkanen fares against them in this one. Back to you.
All right, Allie, thank you for that. Now, here's MP. Right now, checking his stats, he's averaging over 23 points a game.
And early on, they look great. They've made all 4 of their shots to start this game.
Well, we know the Jazz have been up front. Before you can rebuild, Doris, you got to tear down. And that's what they've done.
And, Kevin, that requires extraordinary patience. You have to be willing to trade away veterans who can contribute to winning. And you have to be willing to prolong the process in order to get max returns. But be under no illusions. Losing is hard on everyone.
Jokic, no good.
That was their first miss of the game. 4 for 5 right now. What a good start.
Took him no time at all on that one.
And with his endless length, Ace Bailey's a good option down low.
And Murray's got the ball here for Denver. What more can you say about this team? They've won 35 games in a row. No one seems to have any answers for him right now.
Look, at the end of the day, this team, of course, wants to win an NBA championship when it's all said and done. And you know that's what they have their sights on. But it is so nice to enjoy the hype and accolades of a team that is right now steamrolling through the entire league in this incredible stretch. Wow, this has been an amazing thing to watch.
Here's Kessler, following the basket by MP. Bailey with the ball. His last outing, 16 points for him. Jokic grabs the miss.
Pressured that shot by getting a hand up just as good as a block.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
Back to Murray. Shoots over Collier, and there's Murray on the assist by Gordon. Murray's got 5 now.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Pass to Markkanen. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
What a play from Lauri Markkanen. Doesn't let the foul affect him at all.
For the Nuggets, Cameron Johnson's checked in for Aaron Gordon. Hardaway comes in for Christian Braun. And it's Bruce Brown in for Murray. Now, here's MP. Jokic with the screen on Markkanen. MP passes to Jokic. Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Markkanen sets the pick for Anderson. Over Johnson. Good D by Johnson.
This guy's such a talented finisher, but the D does just enough.
Jokic with the screen on Markkanen. MP passes to Jokic, and Jokic slams it in.
Oh, Jokic with attitude there. Love it.
Jazz trail by 8. Pass to Bailey. And here's Anderson to the middle. Deflects the pass. Nice ball movement by Utah. Markkanen can't get it to go.
I'll tell you, that's one he typically will make. The defense gets away with one.
Now MP. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Boy, this guy has not been in the league long, but MP has such a tremendous knack of getting to the line.
In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Nuggets.
Straight away, they've opened things up offensively with skillful passing, running smart plays, and just setting guys up for success.
Yeah, and their assertiveness in the paint so far tonight has been impactful. They're really making it hard for the interior defense.
Valanciunas is checked in for Nikola Jokic. Markkanen from outside. Not happening with that shot. He's put up 5 and made 2. So DB, after winning the Most Improved award back in 2023, it's been hard for Markkanen to reach that level again.
I think one thing that happens, Kevin, when you become the focal point of the opponent's scout, you're getting the best defender, you might be getting multiple defenders, and that takes some time to adjust to.
For Denver, they have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
One of the things you love about MP is his appreciation for the history of the game, studying the former great players, weaving their strengths into his game.
And the Nuggets making a change here. Murray's checked in.
And there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Jay Valanciunas controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Well, Jonas Valanciunas has the instincts, the size, and the smarts to go ahead and take advantage of those missed shots and create them into points.
Here's Mann. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. In shot on the way. Rebound by the Nuggets. They want to keep it rolling here following the win against Dallas.
Yeah, they took advantage of some porous defense in that one. Really got the shots they wanted.
Give them some credit. I'll tell you this. They caught an opponent on a very off night defensively, and you take advantage. Simple as that.
That's good by Sensabaugh.
Doesn't get much easier than that. That is nice work.
The deep 3 from Murray. He beat the buzzer!
Delivery at the buzzer. That is beautifully done.
Oh, that's a miracle. Are you kidding me?
Listen, under duress of the end of the period, you just throw it up and hope.
And a double-digit lead on the scoreboard as we end the first quarter of play. Nuggets ahead as they wrap up the first quarter with an energy burst, a 19-7 run. And we'll get going after this from Ball Arena. And glad to have you with us, folks. Jokic has checked in for Jonas Valanciunas, and MP subbed in for Brown. So Utah going with an almost entirely new group here. Jazz trail by 18. They've got Jamal Murray. Johnson is out there with Jokic. Then there's Tim Hardaway Jr. And it's MP in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group in the game for the Nuggets. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against Dallas just played phenomenal. He ended up with 26 points, and he made a lot of shrewd decisions with the ball, which led to a hefty assist total for him. A reminder of the amazing things that he's capable of on any given night. It'll be hard to match that tonight, but he'll try. Guys?
Great stuff as always, Allie. Thank you. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
One of the things I like about this guy, he's able to up the intensity whenever needed, and players really feed off his energy.
Well, we will come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Three-pointer, Markkanen. That's off. It's his 4th miss in 7 tries. Here's MP. He's got 8 to the paint. Here's Jokic, and Jokic throws it down.
Jokic so clever at taking advantage in that pick and roll.
Outside, George. The Jazz working the ball around now. Markkanen missing again.
I'll tell you, his teammates are going to start to freeze this guy out if he keeps taking threes like this.
Here's MP, and the dunk by MP.
MP doing a great job letting the play develop, making the defense pick their poison.
Anderson outside. Pass to Markkanen. Kessler, a screen on MP. Markkanen finds Kessler, and they pick up 2. Kessler's got his first points in this one.
Yeah, field goal percentage above 50 now. Their offense is starting to show.
MP with a screen on George. Murray with the bounce pass. And MP throws it down.
Oh, to have young legs. MP gets off his feet in a hurry for that finish.
And a first time out of the game called for Utah. You see a lot of pick and rolls, but you also, Greg, hear about inverted screens. Can you explain to the viewers what that means?
Yeah, that's where your guard actually is the one setting the pick for the bigger player, and having little guys who are willing to put their body on the line. You think of a Steph Curry, a John Stockton, 2 of the best to ever do it.
A different look for Denver. Aaron Gordon comes in for Tim Hardaway Jr. And Christian Brown subbed in for Murray. And a switcher also for Utah. Bailey's checked in for George. Here's Kessler. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Pass to Bailey. Here's Collier, covered by Brown. Anderson a screen on Brown. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's Collier missing. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for Denver. They lead by 24, their biggest margin. We've got 1:28 left in the first half. Down low, Gordon, and then Gordon with the dunk.
A lot to like about the way they're playing right now, but still plenty of time left.
You do like that the offense is humming along. They're putting in the effort to distance themselves.
Here's Collier. The Nuggets getting the bucket. Launches a 3, and it's Denver with the rebound. This is their first chance this season playing the Jazz.
And although they were the better team last year by overall record, this was a competitive matchup for them.
Now, this is what we want from MP. Night after night, an energetic performance on the offensive end.
Pass to Kessler. Here's Collier. Now Bailey. Markkanen inside the line. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Jokic has got his 6th rebound on the night.
Listen, things aren't going his way right now, but listen, you just keep going. Keep working at it.
And the basket by MP. MP's got 16.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
Anderson a screen on Brown. And stolen by Gordon. And so it's the Denver Nuggets with a massive lead of 30 points here at the end of the quarter. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. Right back after this break.
Ernie Johnson here with Kenny the Jet and the Big Diesel, Shaquille O'Neal.
You know, right now for Denver, they're right where they want to be, and they're right where they should be. Now it's a matter of getting everything in place for the title run.
And let's talk now about the game we've been watching. What a terrific first half for the Denver Nuggets.
They're clicking offensively,
That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll send you back to Kevin Harlan for more hoops action.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
And you know he's going to put up points every time out, but boy, he made it look so easy in that first half.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
Taking a look at the Jazz. Collier the point with Bailey on the wing. Walker Kessler is out there with Anderson. And it's Markkanen in at the 3.
Oh, Kessler off his feet in a hurry. The timing of the lob was perfect.
Pass to MP, and he drives in.
Tremendous lead pass. Boy, that makes your teammates happy, folks.
Utah shooting 48% from the field. Not bad at all. Now Kessler. Jokic defending. And the foul on Jamal Murray. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
Anderson outside. Pass to Kessler. Clock at 4. Releases.
I love Aaron Gordon's ability to defend any position. What a luxury for a coach.
And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. Inside. Oh, went in there and tried to power it down, but drew contact. He'll head to the line. This is his first free throw of the game.
The line for 2, Nikola Jokic.
And the first one drops.
And if you were to assemble a first-team all-second rounders, Jokic would be a shoo-in.
And it's Utah's ball. That'll be the second of this 2-game road trip. Kessler a screen on Murray. To the left wing. Nice ball movement by Utah. Shot clock at 5. Utah needs to get off the shot here. And Kessler throws it down.
You can tell how much confidence Walker Kessler has as the roll man, ready to catch and score.
Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Thank you, Kevin. Lauri Markkanen is a 7-footer with touch, but he can also attack off the dribble. Referencing comparisons to Dirk Nowitzki, he said, quote, "When someone hits a fadeaway jumper, they say, that's the Dirk. Maybe someday I'll get the drag step to be called the Lauri." Guys?
Ooh, that's a sweet move, too. All right, Allie, thank you for the report.
Well, the size is there, but the vertical is what really is eye-popping with Aaron Gordon.
Pass to Kessler. To the inside. Bailey. And finished off by Bailey.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Well, a late first-round pick, Doris, back in 2022. Walker Kessler proving he was a sleeper. He has shown a lot for sure.
Oh, no question about it, Kevin. We are talking about a guy who's got size. He's consistent on the backboards, but there's an offensive arsenal there that maybe was a bit unexpected. Markkanen finishes that with authority. Look out below.
To the middle, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Murray. And let's now take a look at some of the numbers for him.
And guys, I think the best way to measure his performance these last 10 games is his effective field goal percentage, which has improved, a sign that his game is in much better shape than it was not too long ago.
Pass to Bailey. The shot by Markkanen, nobody around, and a miss there on the triple.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
MP passes to Jokic. He gets it in there. Jokic has got 4 points in the quarter.
And if Jokic has the position inside, forget it.
On the wing, Markkanen. And it's Bailey in the corner. Kessler the screen. And it's Collier missing. Denver's gone to three-point range 7 times tonight, knocked down 5 of them. MP passes to Jokic. Good, and the assist goes to MP. Jokic has got 16.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Pass to Collier. Now here's Markkanen. Now Bailey. Sinks the triple. Bailey's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
I like how confident and aggressive Bailey is. He takes initiative whenever he sees an opportunity.
Here's Brown. MP outside. Spins. A floater up again. Rebounded by Bailey. Utah's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Back to Anderson. And the foul called on MP. That is his first foul of the game. And the Jazz call time here. Big group substitution here for Denver. Valanciunas, he's checked in for Jokic. Johnson comes in for Gordon. Hardaway's checked in for Christian Brown. And it's Bruce Brown in for Jamal Murray. Kyle Filipowski's checked in for Utah. Keontae George comes in for Markkanen. Outside, George. The tray. Rebounded by Valanciunas. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Nuggets. Following this one, they get to host the Warriors. That'll be the last of 3 straight at home for the team. To the paint, Valanciunas.
I tell you allow Jonas Valanciunas space and he will throw it down. He's got the size and length to make it look easy.
Outside, George. Pass to Filipowski. Here's Collier. Drains it from beyond the arc. Collier's got his 2nd basket of the night.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
Here's Brown, and the shot is long.
I tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that miss.
Inside, here's Filipowski, and the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And watch out, you don't bring the whole basket down on top of you, young fella.
I don't think he ever wanted to let go of the rim. Johnson finds MP. Johnson sets the screen for MP. Brown outside. Jacks up a 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Brown's got 5 points so far.
How about Bruce Brown showing off a bit of range right there? How confident is that 3-point shooting right now?
Filipowski passes to Bailey. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Valanciunas sets a screen for MP. And MP throws it down.
Get used to seeing that over the next 10-plus seasons. MP taking flight.
Here's Collier. He's got 5. Down low, Hardaway with the steal. And so it's Denver, leading by a full 31 points at the end of the quarter. They have been excellent at both ends of the floor. The scoreboard showing what a complete performance this has been. We'll return shortly. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well,
He's making some changes here. For those just joining us, 4th quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Here's Pickett. MP outside. Johnson with a screen on Markkanen. To the paint. Anderson with the block.
great defense by Slow-Mo. Kyle Anderson always in position to make the play.
We've got Tim Hardaway Jr. MP out there with Cameron Johnson. Then there's Jonas Valanciunas. And it's Pickett in at the point guard. That's the group on the floor for Denver. Valanciunas with a screen on Markkanen. The putback, it's good on the putback.
Well, I think this is something Jonas Valanciunas has hung his hat on, his ability to consistently get to the offensive window. Nicely done.
Pass to Bailey. Here's Collier. Utah moving it around. And the three off target. Nuggets have gone 5 of 11 from the field in the fourth quarter. MP passes to Valanciunas. Back to MP. 6 to shoot. To the inside. Johnson. And Johnson with the stop.
Such a dangerous scorer. I love to see Cameron Johnson operating in pick and roll action.
Pass to Kessler. Here's Collier. Lets the three fly. And it's Denver with the rebound. Valanciunas has got 8 rebounds in this game. Now, here's MP. Drives to the hoop. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That's on Ace Bailey. Great. One thing that doesn't show up in the box, and maybe should, screen assists. They're a big part of the game.
Without question. I mean, the art of setting a great screen, I think, is underappreciated. Giving those guys their just due with the screen assist on a made bucket is, I'm fine with that.
Brown is checked in for Denver. For Denver, they've gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the fourth, and even 50%. Valanciunas with a screen on Markkanen. MP deciding where to go with it.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Denver needs to get off his shot, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Boy, an unfortunate mix-up right there cost them a possession.
Watson, he's checked in for Denver. For Utah, they've gone through the fourth quarter shooting 50%, 7 of 14. Kessler passes to Collier. Back to Kessler. And Kessler throws it down.
Well, tremendous strength and authority on that dunk. Nicely done, Walker Kessler.
To the middle. Here's Valanciunas.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Boy, that's a play you just practice time and time again, and that's the result of the work put in.
Here's Markkanen. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Second personal foul.
And you think about the balance of power between the conferences. How about this, Greg? In the last 26 years, there have only been 3 Eastern Conference teams favored to win the NBA Finals.
2011 Heat, the 2013 Heat, and then the 2024 Boston Celtics. So for those arguing for top 16 seeding in the playoffs, this might be your go-to stat.
Valanciunas, good.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Nuggets.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, but an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that in men. They just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And it's pretty incredible when you look at the body of work this year, guys. I mean, when they hit 70 wins, we were astounded. And then now, the wins continuing to pile up in what's been truly a remarkable and special season.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Valanciunas.
The aspect of his game that stood out to me was his work on the glass. He was absolutely relentless.
On the wing, Markkanen. Off target from three-point range. Here's Strother. And so it's Denver taking care of business in this one. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
And that about wraps it up. For Dorisburg, Greg Anthony in our sideline.